Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a collab video with one of my really close friends here on YouTube, Krystal. You may know her by Makeup by Krystal on Instagram. Decided that we wanted to team up and do a look together with the Bloodsugar palette by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So for the collab, I picked her shades to use for a look, and she picked my shades, and I have my shades that she picked for me. I've been wanting to play with my Bloodsugar palette just because I haven't in a while, and I thought this would be a really cool idea to use it and get use out of it and also show you a look. So without further ado, we will just get on into the video. Make sure that you follow Krystal on her YouTube and Instagram. Both will be linked in the description below. She does non-makeup videos on her YouTube channel. She does makeup tutorials. She does a lot of tutorials over on her Instagram, like short mini tutorials that I really honestly love, and she's literally so talented, and I love her literally so much. She's so sweet and genuine, and yeah, so make sure you go show her some love. And without further ado, we will get on into the video. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, and yeah.
Whole lot of people need to hear this. It's a lot of names on my hit list.
Firstly, I'm going to be priming my eyes with the e.l.f. Cosmetics 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I haven't primed my eyes yet, and I always like to use a concealer or like an eye primer to prime my eyes before eyeshadow. And I'm going to be taking the JS3 Morphe X Jeffree Star brush to blend that out. It's like the small little brush. Jeffree was saying you could use it to blend out contour or whatever, but I like to use it for this because it's like just the right size. And I do like to set my eye primer before it creases just because I feel it helps the shadows blend a little bit better. So I'm going to be taking my ColourPop custom eyeshadow palette. I have a video and tutorial and unboxing, all of that on my YouTube channel here. If you'd like to see it, I'll link it up there. But anyway, I'm going to be taking the shade Hear Me Out. It's like this little skin tone color that I have. I'm going to be taking that shade on this like a little blender brush. I don't guess it really matters like what you use. But I'll just be taking that and just blending that all over the concealer. I'll even run some of that Hear Me Out shade on my lower lash line just to kind of brighten it up. I always like to do that as well. I make sure to take it up to the brow bone just so we don't have any harsh edges. Krystal sent me a picture of the palette and she circled the ones that she wanted me to use. We both picked 5 shades for each other. I thought that was a good amount to get like a really cool look with the Bloodsugar palette. So for shades for me, she picked Intravenous, Ouch, Sweetener, Fresh Meat, and a Coma. She picked me 5 shades, and I feel like I can do a really cool look with it. I really don't know what I want to do because I feel like I always do cut creases, but then again, I probably am just gonna do a cut crease. I have like a good idea of like what I want to do, I think. So first, I'm gonna be taking the shade Ouch, which is this like light brown transition shade. I'm gonna be taking the shade Ouch and just putting that in the front of my crease. I think I'm gonna use 3 shades in the crease, like 1 and then 2 and then 3. I think we're gonna do something like that. So that's where I want to keep that shade, and I'm just gonna blend it up. The Bloodsugar palette really does blend nicely, and it's very pigmented. I just never really reach for it. Like, I don't know. I really don't know why I don't reach for it. I just have like a lot of palettes that I want to use, and I've used this palette like a lot or more than other palettes, and I feel like you have like a limited amount of like shades that you can use because a lot of the reds, like even though they look different, they really don't, like on the eye. Like I know that's kind of like mean to say, well, not really, but like these 2 shades, Coma and what is this one, Extraction, they look like the same like on the eye, which I mean I get is fine, but like I guess it's just why I never use it. I'm going to be taking the shade Intravenous, which is this darker brown right here. And I'm going to be taking that on the Morphe M433. The brush that I used for the shade Ouch is this Shot Miss A E128. It's just like a small blender brush. I want to keep the brushes small since I'm like wanting to keep the shades like kind of close to each other. I'll be taking that shade and packing it right next to Ouch. I don't want to take it like too far just because I'm going to be putting another shade like right there, and I'm just blending that shade up with like no additional product. Back in with the brush that I used Ouch on, I'm just blending more into Intravenous with that brush, no additional product. How's everyone been? I feel like a lot of my recent videos have been pre-filmed, like the fall chit chat get ready with me was pre-filmed, the liquid lipstick as eyeshadow was pre-filmed, like I'm talking like October 20th pre-filmed. they were pre-filmed. Yeah, the only video that isn't pre-filmed that is like up recent was the ColourPop custom palette. Like I filmed, edited it, and then uploaded it like the next day. So yeah, I'm back from my surgery. We're feeling poppin'. If you didn't know, I had my wisdom teeth taken out. It's not like a serious surgery, just that. This month, November, I have been popping off the looks. Right now, it's the 10th, I believe, of November. Yeah, it's Sunday the 10th. This video, I think it's going up Tuesday, I believe. I do as many looks as possible, but the other day I was trying to do a look and it just kept messing up, and I was like, ugh. So I took a day off yesterday. Went and seen a movie with my friend. Don't really have anything planned today. I'm hoping that my Menagerie palette comes in, the Killer Purr palette. The look that I did and inspired by, like the look that I did inspired by the palette. I'll link it up here if you don't know what I'm talking about. Link it up here. Anyway, yeah. So hopefully that palette comes so I can do a first impression with it. But I don't know. Okay, now I'm going to be taking the shade Como, which is this like darker purple shade. And I'm going to be taking that on another E128. It's a clean brush. I have duplicates of that one brush. I'm going to be taking that shade and just popping that on my outer corner, kind of blending it into Intravenous, which is the shade that we used before. I feel like that shade kind of goes along, but then it's like brown, deep brown, and then like purple, so it's a little bit different, but you know, we're working with what we got. Krystal may have sabotaged me, probably not, but I'm just taking that brush that we used to like set our eye concealer, and just blending the edges of this just a little bit, just so it's like blended, because I don't want to take the purple out too far and then it be like super blown out, but I'm just like blending it. I've been doing this eye off camera, but the last two looks that I have did, this eye is always what messes it up, and I'm like, ugh. Like, I literally just want to get this look done. Not that I'm, like, in a rush or anything. I just, like, haven't been able to do makeup just because every time I sit down to do it, it, like, turns out horrible, and I have to wipe it off, and it's just discouraging because, like, I want to do as many looks as possible. But, like, I just have, like, it always ends up falling out right there, and then it sticks, and I'm like, you know, so... Makeup gods, I'm gonna need a quick prayer. Thank you. Period. So thankfully that turned out better than what I thought. I'm literally living for the shade Coma. I don't know, it's really never turned out that shade. I'm not really sure, but it looks really, really cute, and I'm honestly here for this. Thankfully it turned out better than what I thought. Now I'm gonna be taking the shade Fresh Meat, which is my last matte shade that Krystal picked for me. And I'm going to be putting that on my lower lash line. This part is kind of hard for me to show you just because I have to have the mirror really, really close because I'm blind. But yeah, I'm just like smudging this on there. Then I'm going to blend it out. Probably like blow it out because I really like that. And blend it into Coma. Okay, so after I blended out Fresh Meat on my lower lash line, I deepened it up with Coma, which is the shade that we used on the outer V, this one right here. And then I did a half cut crease with my Morphe eyelid primer in translucent. I like to do this when the shimmer that I'm using is lighter, just because the concealer kind of shines through, and this one is translucent, obviously. Anyway, so now I'm going to be taking a flat brush and dipping into Sweetener, which is this shimmery, pinkish, goldy color. Putting that all over the half cut crease. I did take this angled brush and use Sweetener up at the top just because I wanted it really, really like sharp, and I didn't want to mess it up. Anyway, I did that off camera. But I'm going to be spraying some of the Morphe X Stretchy Star Set and Refresh Mist onto this, just because his shimmers do have quite a bit of fallout, and I don't want to ruin my flawless base. I'm just going to be applying that all over the eyelid, the crease area. And then I'm going to be taking the brush that I used Coma on and dip into it a little bit more. And just blend that into the half cut crease, just because I don't want it to be like kind of weird and patchy. I want it to be smooth and flawless and a nice transition into the shimmer, you know what I mean? This look is absolutely so stunning. I literally cannot. Just taking that brush that we used first to set our lid, and I'll just be blending into that a little bit more just to make sure everything is flawless before we apply mascara and stuff like that. I have no idea why, but the shade Fresh Meat is looking very, very pink on camera, which I mean is fine. I'm like here for that. But it's actually like dark burgundy, so I don't really know. And then for my inner corner, I like to use a like lighter shade. And if I was just doing a look like with the palette and not really using the shades that Krystal picked, I would have used this one right here, which is the shade Candy Floss. But since I really don't want to cheat or anything like that, I'm going to stick to what we picked. I'm going to be using my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost in the shade Peach Goddess. Mine actually fell and shattered, so I had to fix it and repress it with alcohol and a napkin. But that is what I'm wearing on my face today, so I thought that I would just pop that on my inner corner and my brow bone really quick. My skin is actually like in between shades for foundation, so a lot of the highlighters that I have aren't looking right. Like the lighter ones that I have like look weird, but then the darker ones that I have also look weird. So I'm like in between shades, so just excuse if you can kind of like see a line or whatever, it's whatever. I'm gonna be popping that shade Peach Goddess in my inner corner like that. Look how bright that is. Ooh. And I'm taking some on my brow bone, but not a lot. And I'm just popping that right there. Ooh, that is so pretty. This look is literally so stunning. Like, it blended to perfection. Like, I literally had to do minimal effort to get this look. But now I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to apply my lashes. Something in my waterline. It's probably going to be a Jeffree Star Cosmetics lipstick. I'm thinking probably Weirdo. And then something on my lips. And we'll be back to regroup, show the final look. I'm probably going to change just because the shirt has powder all over it. And yeah, we'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back with the completed look. What do we think? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I literally am obsessed with this look so much. So pretty, and I just really, really love it, and I'm glad that I got to play around with the blood sugar palette just because I haven't in a while, and I would have thought to do this look on my own, so I'm really excited. For lashes, y'all already know that I'm wearing Islas Beauty. They came out with a new style actually a couple weeks ago in this style Laney. I believe that's how you say it, but that's what I'm wearing right here. I love how it makes the outer corner just a lot deeper and like sultry looking. I'm literally obsessed. Know that you can use my code Joshua for 10% off all Islas Beauty products. So on their lashes and glosses, I'm actually wearing the style Paradise on my lips today, over top of the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour Liquid Lipstick in Celebrity Skin. This is my all-time favorite nude liquid lipstick from him. It's like the perfect shade like ever. Really obsessed with this look. I think that it turned out really, really amazing. Be sure to go follow Krystal and show her some love on her video as well. Remember that her links will be in the description below. Make sure to go follow her on Instagram as well. I literally am obsessed with her, and I can't wait to see what she comes up with the shades that I picked. I really do love the blood sugar palette. I just never really use it. I don't know. I don't really wear reds that much, and these aren't true reds. Like, I know it's like a red palette, but they aren't really that red. They pull more purple and pink, which is fine. Just know that if you're ever wanting it, that, you know, yeah. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. I am going to be trying to do Tuesday and Fridays. I was posting on Thursdays, but we're going to see if I can get out 2 videos a week just because I want to push out more content for you guys. If that changes, I will let you know. But there will definitely be 1 video a week, but we might be getting 2. So yeah, be on the watch for that. To follow me on my Instagram, it's linked in every video. Without further ado, I will just let you get on with your day. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Okay, guess we doing just